We talked about future features. So please, if you want to stay up to date, do check out the rundown. Check out Live Fest too when it gets announced, which could or could not. It is going to be announced soon. Okay, on that note, our third guest this evening, if you could please request the box, what she's doing, because she's awesome. She's a featured show host. She's a patient person. She's an awesome person. Put your pens down. Get ready, because Aisha's in the box. Hello.
If I would have known that I would have to go after Zach, I would have requested to go first.
No, you're
Zach
natural.
Is amazing. Hey.
We love Zach.
Yeah,
but we love you too, because you've been such
you.
a pillar in the community for so long.
I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Well, let's start off with the basics, because I've talked about it a couple times that you're the featured show host. So for those who don't know, what's the featured show content that you do each and every week?
Well, Chris, it's not featured yet. It was featured on my old account. I was a top badge on my old account. I had stopped streaming for a couple of years. I had to really focus on myself. So we are back, and we are back with the pens down, which we just had tonight. It's Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. It's lots of fun. We just throw some words at you, and you just do what you want to do, but you just have to use the words that I give you. So we had a good time tonight.
So contestants craft stories and sentences based off of words that you give, and it's a surprise. They don't know what they're going to get.
Correct. Well, you was on there. Put it on me, okay?
Aisha, when I do this show, I act like I don't know things, so that way everyone else can know.
I'm sorry.
Put it on me. Yeah, I was on the show. I had a catchphrase that I made up on it, and I only mildly regret it. It's fine.
It was so good.
No, I loved your show because I've done writing my entire life poorly, but I try and I do it and I have fun. And you are also creative. That was the original inspiration for the show, was it not?
That is correct. I love writing. I've been writing since I was a little girl. So I knew somewhere that I would be an author. I didn't know how, I didn't know when, but I just knew it was in me.
Mm-hmm. What style of writing? And before you answer, I'd like to remind you to hit the favorite button on our third guest, Aisha. She's in the box. She's doing her thing. You don't want to miss any of this conversation. What do you gravitate towards? Fiction, nonfiction, anything in particular?
My story is based off true story events. Because I feel like I want people to get to know me as an author. So I always tell people, don't talk about me, read about me. So my book is just based on my life and things that I've experienced. So yeah.
Well, you're kind of giving us a little spoiler right there, because you said something about my book and read about me. So we may as well just get it out there. You are published.
Yes, I am published. This is my book. It's called He Changed My Story. Again, I'm a domestic violence survivor, so I just really wanted to just share my story with people, because just, having a lot of stuff just kept inside, sometimes it can make people just really just stress. So I put it in a book, and I just let people into my world just a little bit. So I feel like if you don't talk about me, just read about me.
Well, it's right there. And to put what had happened in your life, the best word I can find here is traumatic. A traumatic experience to go through like that is such a level of vulnerability to just put out to the world and say, here's my story. Did you have any type of feeling in your gut or stomach when you hit that button and pushed your book out to the world?
Oh my gosh, I'm glad you asked that, because I wrote my last words of my book on my stream. When I was streaming,
Wow.
I wrote it on my book. I shared it with people. It was like such emotional moment. I was crying. I couldn't stop crying, because it was just really just like, oh my gosh, I'm about to give you guys a deeper part of me. So it was really good. It's just also because it was a lot of stuff that I kept inside, and I know I didn't talk about it until I put it in the book. So I shared it with people on the stream.
Yeah, but again, I mean, when you take all of that into consideration about putting it on stream, but also having the things from off of stream, did you have any feelings or reservation? Like, am I really going to put this out there? Do I really want people to know this? Or were you just ready for it to happen?
No, I did. I did. I really wasn't too sure. I found myself a long time before I even started writing if I really wanted to share the things that I've experienced. But I felt like it wasn't for me, it was for someone else. And I had so many people reach out to me and just thank me for the book because they were able to open up about their testimony and their experiences. So, yes,
Mhm.
I did definitely have that part of me.
Yeah. And I also want to commend you and celebrate you on channeling such a negative experience into something so positive. You turned it into something creative and constructive, and that serves as motivation, inspiration for others. So, do you feel like that's become part of the content for you as a creator, or is that? Yeah, go and speak on that. Am I lagging?
I would say yes because I feel like people are closer. Um, you're lagging just a little bit, but you're
Oh no,
back.
that was
You're
like
back.
said like 5 minutes ago.
Okay. So,
No, you just roll with it. You're professional. We got this.
but no, I felt like it did on my stream because it drew people closer to me. And they were comfortable talking to me about their experiences. And that's why I came up with the RGL, the real genuine love, because I just want my stream to just be about love. Like, that's it. That's all.
Yeah. What form would you put on that love? Do you say that love is coming through friendship, through honesty? How do you recognize it through yourself as a creator and broadcaster?
Definitely through friendship, definitely through honesty. So that's for
Mm,
sure. I've met some really, really dope people off of this stream just based off real genuine love. So yes, definitely.
mm. By the way, while we're talking with Aisha, she's in the box. She's our third guest this evening. You want to hit the favorite button because she's got that feature content coming back, and you don't want to miss it when it happens. Off of the platform, we know that you were working on your book and that you were staying busy. Is there anything that you're looking forward to? Do you have a next step or a next aspiration now that you're getting ready to take on?
Well, of course, my goal is to get my top badge back because, again, it's not for me, it's for my people. Just coming back on the app, I didn't realize how much love I really had just coming back on here. People have just been pouring nothing but love, representing the RGL, just coming to my stream, favoring me, chilling with me. It's just been so much love since I've been back on the app. So I just want to say thank you to everybody that has been coming in, supporting me because it has been nothing but such a just a real genuine experience. So of course my
Mhm.
next goal is to get my top badge back, to get my feature show back, to get my stream back up and running, and let's do it.
This is something good to expand on because you've seen and experienced different sides of it. When you broadcast now and you don't have the top badge and you're currently not featured, what would you say motivates you? Or for those who watch, and I've heard this phrase unfortunately so many times, if I don't get my badge, I'm done. Or if I don't get XYZ, I'm done. What would you say to those that sometimes adopt that mindset? And what can you say from your own personal experience?
I would say don't. Don't be done. Keep going. Because at first, when I first started streaming, I'm not gonna lie, I felt that way. I felt like, man, I'm putting in work. I'm putting in work. And if I don't get my top badge by this date, I'm done. But I never left. Like my people just kept motivating me. So I'm just in that situation again. It's not, of course, we want our top badge. Of course, we want, but it's really about the people that support you, the people that really rock with you, the people that come in your stream just to say hello, just a favorite. It's about those people. So, of course, those things are on my list. But the most important thing is the people that are really just rock on me, the genuine love. So, I would say just keep going because this app is more than just a top badge. It's really
Mm-hmm.
about genuine connections on the app.
Mm-hmm. I always say something to the effect of a proper top badge would still be a top badge without a badge. And that's really the truth of the matter is that it is only a visible acknowledgement of the qualities that a person has. We perform and act for the title that we want. You don't
Mhm.
get the title and then act and become it. So, you are a running example of that. And I'm so happy to have you back and happy in this community. I'm going to really do a hard pivot here because I am remembering something interesting about you. You did something I could never see myself doing. You conquered getting on a roller coaster.
Oh yeah.
Now, was that a big thing? Was that like a monumental thing in your life? Was that a first time, or am I misinformed and you're a roller coaster lover?
Okay, so let me tell you what happened. So last year, I wasn't able to get on the roller coasters with my daughter. My daughter loves roller coasters, right? So, during my break from the app, I've lost over 60 pounds. So this year,
Congratulations.
thank you. I was able to get on the roller coasters with her. So we got on all the roller coasters at Six Flags Great America during the summertime, even though I didn't want to, but I felt like I had to because I couldn't do it with her last year. But this year it was so much fun. We had a good time. So it was just accomplishment to me. It was like a pat on my back, like, okay, you did it.
Yeah.
So
And I mean, was that a motivation for you? I mean, that's a major transformation. Was
yeah.
the being able to do things with your family something that was pushing you towards your goals?
Oh yes, yes, yes. Because I don't think people know that feeling until they're actually in that situation. To try to
Yeah.
get on a ride and you can't get on a ride because you can't put your seatbelt on, that is embarrassing. Okay. So if that is
Yeah.
not motivation for you, then go try to get on a ride. Okay. But yeah, that was definitely motivation for me to really focus on myself for my daughter, and so I can have more fun with her, explore.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, you're two for two in this conversation of taking something that is negative and channeling it into something that's positive. And again, just like how we're talking with Nate the Great, context is everything. And we are all in our situations for a reason. And now you are in a happier and healthier situation. So, for those who are trying to find the motivation, what kept you going, or what did your process look like for your transformation?
Are you talking about weight loss, or are you just talking about in
Yeah,
general?
let's go with the weight loss because I think that that's something that we're approaching New Year's scarily. It's almost here. We're approaching New Year's. That's going to be on people's minds.
Yeah.
How'd you get past that first 2-3 weeks? How'd you really go the distance?
I mean, it's very hard. I think that's the hardest part is the beginning because we all think, and not saying I didn't look good with my weight because I did, but it was not just about looking good. It was just about feeling good on the inside. And I think, when I was streaming, I took a lot away from myself because I just wanted to be here for my people. But deep down inside, I wasn't happy with what, you
Mm,
know, myself. So I had to really focus. And the only way for me to focus is to put everything aside and just basically knock down your goals. So I did a lot of juicing. I did a lot of exercising. I did a lot of self motivation. So I think for me, like again, my biggest motivation is my daughter. Like I want to live long. I want to be healthy. I want to be healthy for myself. I want to be healthy for people around me. So all of that is just a motivation and it's all. So yeah.
yeah, yeah. Consistency. You were consistent too,
Cause
and
you right. Yes.
that's the big one.
Yes.
In my own personal experience, the biggest disruptor to my flow, like anytime I'm in my cycle and trying to cut down, is when I let a bad day wreck the whole program. I go, you know what? Yesterday I had cake, and you know what? Today I'm having chicken tendies, and I'm having a little cheesecake. I don't know where I'm eating this at, but anyway, the point is don't, for me personally, you're human. That's
Mm-hmm.
part of the process, is to have those things happen. The important part is that you keep going even after the bad day, right? So,
Mm-hmm.
Aisha, we got some time here still. And by the way, while we're talking, please hit the favorite button on her. She's in the box. Is there anything else that is going on in your life, or that if we didn't talk about, you feel like is left out?
Um, I would just say honestly, I've just now that I focus on myself and I accomplish my goal, and not saying that I'm stop accomplishing my goal because I
Mm,
am, but like you said, it's okay to have a cheat day. It's okay to, just don't beat yourself up about it. So now that I came back to the app with just a different mentality, a different body, a different soul, my goal honestly now is, I'm able to focus on my streaming. I'm able to still focus on being a mother. I'm still able to focus on working. So I feel like now I'm just at a place where I'm just more open, like
mhm.
I'm more, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm more, I can be more than I can be in places more than once, basically. Like I feel like
Okay.
before
Yeah.
it was just streaming, and now it's just I know how to multitask, basically. I still know how to focus on myself. I still know how to stream. So right now I'm just really focused on just coming back to the app and just being here. The app has changed. So it's definitely different. So but I'm here. I'm here with you
Yeah.
guys.
Sometimes when people speak, I sense a particular glow or a particular energy, happiness about them. I'm not an astrology girly, okay, but I do believe that there's some nonverbal cues, things like that, and I really do sense, especially since back when we first started working on your show, I really do sense a brightness about you, and I'm so excited and happy for you that you are in a better position and now in a better place. It's just such a great story to have, and congratulations to you.
I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Okay, so before we close this chapter for now and we start thinking about pins down, is there anything else that you'd like to say before we go?
No, I just want to say thank you to everybody that's in the chat supporting me. Thank you for the favorites. I will favorite you guys back. Chris, thank you for having me. This is an amazing show. I just want to say, like, congratulations. I forgot her name. She just got her top badge. Congratulations to you, to Nate, everybody on the show. Congratulations. Thank
Yeah,
you.
to Kelly, to Nate, they both did an outstanding job. Each of our guests today, including yourself, has had a different progress and different life story, but ultimately we are all in the same place, wanting the same things, which is to be together and be content with ourselves. And we're all doing it in our own form and fashion. And like I said, I'm just excited for you. Congratulations to you. We look forward to seeing what happens with the revamp of Pins Down. And if you want to stay up to date with Aisha, make sure you're hitting the favorite button. RGL, real genuine love. Thank you so much for being on the show today.
Thank you, guys. See you.
Absolutely. Much love. Much love. That was our third guest this evening. That's Aisha. She was going through it for a second there, but she didn't let her situation define her. She took control over it, and we're proud of her for that. So, congratulations. Make sure that you check out her book, He Changed Me. I'm assuming it's available. I'll start reading the comments now. I'm assuming it's available on the Amazon. Is that where it's available, Aisha? People maybe can find a link in your bio. I'm staring at the comments here. Maybe, possibly, probably. Yes, she says yes. You can find it on the Amazon. Jeff Bezos has got her number. It's called He Changed Me. It's a story about perseverance and not letting adversity and challenge keep you where you're at. So be sure to check that out, okay? My name is Chris. This is a show called Suited Up. It happens every Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I've got a couple life updates to discuss before I say goodbye for now and get on to the rundown, which is Fridays at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're from this platform, if you're from Tagged, we do it at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But a couple life updates and things that have happened. Number one, you may notice, except for today, I'm not as active on my normal Chris Casper Instagram. Through one of my buddies, I'll name drop him, Blake Premier. I started adopting some of his best practices that he has for social media, just distancing yourself from electronic devices, things like that. My quality of life is just so much better. And that's probably not good for me to say as someone who helps keep this network together. But when you're not live streaming, and you're not basically when you're present with other people. So I'll say that when you're present with other people in real life, don't forsake the time that you have with them. So I've found myself to just be much more present with the people that I'm with. And so that means that I've been much less active on just socials in general. And I have my circles and I have my people that I'm close with, and I'm really happy. Number two, I have been posting every day to my Casper Collects. So a personal project that I've had on my own time is I've been taking up video editing, and you can expect to see some video edits and things like that for the platform. We gave it a test run. I was asked to do a get ready with me, which we posted to the official Meet Me Instagram page. If you haven't seen it, I give you an inside look as to everything that happens when I get ready for the rundown every Friday. So check it out. It's on the official Instagram page. I'm working on informative videos, things that go over tips and tricks, as well as stuff associated to the featured show program, best practices, other stuff like that. Obviously, the rundown get ready with me video was meant to be a lot of jokes, but there's a lot of great content and knowledge that we have to offer on the back end. I'm really happy and excited and feel grateful that I can be a vehicle to deliver some of that information. So please go and check that out. I've also been posting every day to my Casper Collects. So if you don't know, I'm a major cardboard collector. I love Pokemon. I love Magic the Gathering. I like Yu-Gi-Oh! I like MetaZoo. I even dabble sometimes at looking at sports cards. And the best part is I don't know anything about sports. And that's what makes it funny. So if you'd like to see a daily video, make sure you check out my Casper Collects page. Last thing that I'll update about in personal life is Cause for Conflict has been going through a lot of updates and changes. Cause for Conflict is the band that I'm in. A couple weeks ago, we shot a music video. We had over 17 people on set for it. We had a whole cast of actors and actresses, and it was so far above and beyond what we expected. This next wave of music that we have coming out is just, I can't begin to express how excited I am for it. If you haven't heard any of our music so far, you can check us out, Cause for Conflict, on whatever your favorite streaming platform is, whether it's Spotify, iTunes, Deezer, Pandora, YouTube Music. You can check out our music videos on YouTube. This next phase of music is much more personal. It's much more tied to who we are as individuals because we had a lot more time to work on it. And the recording process was very different. And then this music video, we put a lot of time into planning. And I think that if you, when you do see it, because I'm going to hope and just believe that you see it, I think you will be genuinely surprised by what you see.